Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to the Cabal Let's Play, where in the last episode our two hordes came together once more, and Egrimm was united with an old friend in the form of Baldros, the Chaos Dragon you can see in front of us right here. Now, for today's episode, we're going to go and attack Nagaland in order to get our hands on the first book of Arcane knowledge, assuming that the mod works as intended. Now, the mod in particular for this book should be, as you can see, to give us extra casualty replenishment and horde growth. It's going to be a quite nice little bonus for our hordes. But before we go up to attack, we need to get a bit more favour in the bank. And so what I'm going to do is get Egrimm to go after Hag Grief here, burn it down, and then the two armies together can make their way up towards Nagaland and join in the assault as one. So let's get Egrimm, first of all, just to come over here, nice and easy. Burn it down. Taking a couple of casualties, that's okay. We'll loot and raise the place though. And skipping through that. We should be back up to full strength, more or less, before we get over to Nagaland. So how many turns is it going to take? One? No, two. You can just see the light blue. So I'll have you go that way. In fact, we might just get them to reunite sort of in position here, so they can go as one end the next turn. So you can get over there, Egrimm. As for you, Vortex, you can start making your way over as well. And it's probably going to take, yep, 2 turns as well. So we'll leave you guys as you are. Hit the end turn, nice and easy. And just wait to see what happens next. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, once we've been down Nagaland, Malekith has just moved. I presume that's Malekith. It is Malekith. Okay, skip through that. You want a peace treaty? Well, I've told you the necessary agreement, and you're not willing to stick to it. So let's let him do his thing. If he's going to try and leave Nagaland, that's his choice. But if he decides to head off, then we're going to just burn it down when the king's away. You know, we're going to come out and play. We'll wait and see. Although, they've got a black arc as well. Interesting. That might be a bit of an issue if we come to fighting in range of it, because it's going to be able to support the army with all sorts of abilities. Right, Blood for the Blood God. Income from post-battle loot 20%. Okay. Let's go to technology, and what we're going to go for next. None of those really catch my fancy. 1,000 Twisted Blessings. Few bonuses for Chaos Spawn and Controls. Particularly for Vorpal's army, that will help out a great deal. Although 1,000 Twisted Blessings, the name's familiar. Oh yeah, Moafi. I don't know if she had in the latest edition of Dark Elves, but I remember that in one of the older ones, she used to have a sort of special rule. It was called something similar to that. I think it was like 1,001 Dark Blessings or something. And it's supposed to give her a ward save and a magical resistance. So it just reminds me, it's similar. I don't think it's the same name. And obviously it's to represent Moafi's pacts that she's made with different daemons and things like that. But it just occurred to me it was quite similar. Anyway, any of these we might want to try and take out. Fancy Chaos Knights, Smiring Champions. Extra campaign movement and casualty replenishments. I could take that. Alright, and then let's do this. Shame we can't attack... Yeah, it's a shame we can't attack Malekith. I think... Yeah, I think we could take him out with Egrimm here. But since we don't know where he's going to land, necessarily... What about in here? Admiral Valor here. You might be able to... Yeah, he's obviously within the range of support for the Black Ark, but... Let's see if we can persuade him. So while he's doing that, we'll get... Let's see, let's move you to here. And we'll take the opportunity just to get you into here. Do we want to swap out any units? Because, to be honest, I kind of want to get rid of the 2 Marauder units and get something else instead. We do have enough favour just about to pull this off. So let's just have a look. Let's get rid of... disband these. It gives me a 17 stack, that's fine. I mean, we could upgrade this. Well, that would give me Knights of Nurgle. Hang on, what was that other one? Knights of Nurgle with lances, Chariots of Nurgle, Putrid Blight Kings with scythes, and Giant Beasts of Nurgle. Okay, all pretty tempting. Or we could upgrade this as well to something else. Maybe get a nice giant. Let's not do it just yet. Instead, let's focus on getting some units. So chosen Nurgle with great weapons. Let's get another one with... In fact, yeah. Let's get another unit of units with halberds. Let's have a look now. What else do we want to get our hands on? Again, we've got those horse masters we can use. Another plague burst. I think that could be quite fun to play with. Let's get another one of those. And then... what else? Hellriders of Slanesh we're not going to be using. Could try something a bit different. Get some zombies in the game. I mean, that would just allow us to really just soak up enemies thing. They're really, really cheap. Yeah, let's go try some leper zombies. Just so we can see as well, for curiosity's sake, whether or not the models are going to be any different compared to the undead versions. You know, if they were able to make the colour scheme change a bit, so they were going to be more like they were plague victims or something like that, that would be a very cool aesthetic to put on them. Oh. Apart from the camera maps spinning across the new world, it looks like Malekith's decided to retreat back to Nagorond. Okay. In that case, I think it's time for us to attack Nagorond with both armies. Unless... do we have the ambush ability? I don't think we do. But it could be an idea for us to try and pull Malekith out of Nagorond to attack maybe Vorpahl, or either one of the two armies, in fact. Yeah. Just so we can weaken the stack that he's got inside the settlement. And then we can just focus on taking out the garrison then. In that case, Vorpahl, you... In fact, Vorpahl, have you had a point yet for killing... No, you're not the one that killed Malekith before, or defeated him, I should say. Let's bring you up with the assumption that you're actually going to... We don't want you to be in range of the reinforcements. We don't want you to try and fight the garrison as well. We'll just move you up towards here then. Switch this over for the minute. Let's have you come over and help here. We'll get you force marching a little bit. Just to help things out there. There we go. You're not fighting it, doing any infighting? No. Okay. One more end turn. Just so we can see if Malekith is going to come out. If he doesn't, then I'm just going to declare war and go after it. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is going to be an interesting fight. They've got 2 units of Blackguard, a few Black Ark Corsairs. These guys are pretty tough to fight in melee in my experience. Witch Elves, lightly armoured but still a pain to deal with. And a couple of units of Dark Shards, but to be honest, that's not that worrying a number. The only thing I'm concerned about, let me have a look. 3741. 3730. Okay, that might be a slight issue. Because a natural way to get rid of Dark Shards is to do something like send my dogs in after them. And I'm actually a little bit concerned by looking at their stats. How good my dogs are going to be able to fight them in melee. It's something we'll bear in mind, but let's fight this battle. In fact, let's give the Banner of Rage first of all to someone. Let's give it to... Let's give it to you guys. There we go. Hit this. And then I'll see all of you on the battle map. Okay guys, here we are in the cold north where there's just nothing but snow and ice all around us. Imagine this was how Stark must have felt like when they were going up against the White Walkers. Anyway, we need a nice proper location for us to fight this. So what I'm thinking is maybe take advantage of the forest maybe, in order to at least defend our warhounds, so we can actually go and attack their dark shards. So let's move around some of our army, make sure we have a nice straight line. Because what I'm thinking is maybe use some of the zombies here to... In fact, let me check out some of my units before we do anything. Because we got a few here I haven't managed to check out yet. So we'll start over this side. Here's our armored trolls. Okay, let's actually do that. They look pretty cool, I must say, and I like the attached armor just sort of haphazardly thrown on them. That looks pretty good. What else we got? Chaos Warhounds of Poison, we've seen these before. And the Plague Bursts. Chaos Warriors... Senses of Nurgle. Okay, interesting. You can see it here. I'm presuming this is like their mace thing they're going to be spinning around. I don't know. But interesting choice. What we got down here? Our Chosen of Nurgle with the halberds. Loving the green rusty blades there. Very, very cool. What are those? Hang on. These are our Beasts of Nurgle. Okay, Chaos Spawn. We've got Giant Hounds of Nurgle. Oh, yeah, they're actually much bigger than the standard Warhounds. Okay. There's our Gore Beasts in the back here. Wow, they do look worryingly, in fact. Ugh. What we got? Warriors of Nurgle. Here's our Leper Zombies. Okay, interesting. Like how they've tied it in with the colours as well. Chaos Warriors, a Daemon Spew. Anything new? Chosen of Nurgle. Hang on, but where are the Blight Kings? I haven't checked those out yet. Chaos Warriors, Chaos Warriors. Ah, here they are. Putrid Blight Kings. Oh, wow. I actually quite like the look of these. They remind me as if you've took the super mutants from Fallout and stuck them in Warhammer. Just sort of the green skin vibe, the fact they just look all battered together, and that looks really cool. Right. Hopefully this is going to put us in good stead for the upcoming fight. But, what we're going to need to do... Let's put my Putrid Blight Kings, the Warriors of Nurgle, and my Chosen. Something like this. Senses of Nurgle... Yeah, what we can do then is shuffle you guys over there a minute, and you as well. We'll put you guys... more or less then in a line like this. Let's maybe not use that stone, but fact, let's try and go a bit higher up. Stick you guys here for the minute, okay? Vortex can stay behind. I mean, he's not exactly the best combat fighter, especially compared to Malekith, so if we just keep him as support rather than just send him off to attack, we'll do something like that. Swap one of those around. We'll have you guys on this flank. You two be able to form up then on this flank. Putrid Blight King can come up then with our zombies, which are going to provide a sort of missile shield, hopefully against some of the dark shards, or maybe just pin some of the enemy in place as we send in the Blight Corpse to kill it. Chaos Trolls, you can come over here as well. Beasts of Nurgle. Let's stick you guys on this flank too. Daemon Spew, you can stay on this flank. And what I'll have set up more or less is have it so our front line will go after the enemy and basically try and kill them, right? And then the reinforcements, like the dogs, can go out to attack the dark shards. Oh crap, I forgot about the Gore Beasts. That's okay, we can keep the Gore Beasts on this side with the Daemon Spew. So let's grab my two hounds. There's the Senses of Nurgle. Let's grab you two. And let's just keep you over on this flank. You two can come around onto this flank. Okay, you two could form up there. And then in a way, we might as well just bring the fight to the enemy then. Let's put you guys here. You guys can come here. Alright. Let's start activating Arcane Conduits for the moment. And let's have a look. Let's start popping a few spells down. How close do they need to get? About here. Okay. Cast that for me now. Just in time. Let it rain. Okay, we'll have that set up. Let's do another quick spell here. I mean, they're casting spells on me. It's only fair that we can do the same to them. Let's send you in first. Okay, Chaos Warriors here. What we got here? Black Hand. Sorry, the Black Guard. Okay. Let's have you guys here. My Putrid Plague Corpse. Burst Thing. Let's have you guys... In fact, the Black Guard are probably the dangerous threat. Go and kill them. Okay, you guys... What we got over here? Come in and kill these. You guys come down and support the attack for the minute. And then you guys... Let's just have you guys charge straight down, I guess. Okay, quickly, we want you to go after the... Where are they? Witch Elves? Blackguard. Come in. I mean, this is just a friendly plague burst. He just wants to give them a hug. It's nothing shameful about that. He just wants to show his love. As he bursts through, blows everyone up. There we go. Perfect. Right. Let's drop some more stuff on top of them. Okay. Everyone's charging in. Right. Chaos Trolls. Beasts of Nurgle. Let's get you guys coming in ready to attack. Let's go after the Witch Elves, in fact. You guys can finish off your job over there. Damon Spew, take out the Black Ark Corsairs. Gore Beasts, come down and have some fun as well. Come over here and then attack them from the rear. Okay, you guys, make one unit come over here. The other units come around here. Just so we can separate and get them away from there. You can come down and help. But where is this one? Use this here. So we can affect as many of the enemy as possible. And then that should give us a nice little debuff to the enemy's melee attack and weapon strength. Okay, leper zombies. Yep, they're taking a few hits already. That's fine though. Okay, you guys come in and attack those in the rear. And then hopefully we'll be able to bring them in and to reinforce that position. You guys apparently are losing against these Black Ark Corsairs. Okay. Let's bring them around. See if you can have them take them out. You guys come and attack this unit here. Malekith is still having fun. Let's have that spell activate. Let's drop some of that on top of you. Chaos Warriors, finish off the Blake Swords. Okay, we've broken through the center here. Finish off the Black Guards for me, please. Okay, let's grab that unit. Let's bring you guys over here now to attack those Witch Elves. Where's my other units? Dogs? Hang on. Oh, right, all the way back there. Jesus. Okay, let's bring you guys over here. Let's have you come and attack this unit. Over here, you guys have finished there. My dogs got beaten, unfortunately, by the Corsairs. Unfortunate, but there you go. Let's use that. Okay, how's everyone doing? You guys have won. Come and attack these. Gore Beasts, come over here and attack those. Okay, Putrid Blight Kings, you guys fighting anyone you're not? Charge into them. Charge into them. Okay, come and attack these. Okay, where is Malekith? Is my next question. Okay, let's drop a spell on top of you guys. Okay, since the Nurgle didn't last too long, did they? Okay, let's have you guys come in here and attack. Go after the Bolt Fiends. Right, you guys really should be able to finish those off pretty easily. Right, we've got here Senses of Nurgle. Okay, let's have you guys come in and attack in the center here. Okay, let's have you help out here. Let's debuff everyone in the area once more. Can we use that? We cannot. Okay, debuff. Okay, Putrid Blight Kings, let's have you come in here and help out against the Dark Shards. Chaos Warriors, help finish off Malekith. Okay, let's debuff everyone else again. Okay, Blackguard managed to charge in here, okay. Let's grab Warriors of Nurgle, let's have you come over here and deal with those. You guys deal with them. Leper Zombies, chase after some of those. Chaos Warriors come and help against the Blackguards. Chosen of Nurgle, head up here and then attack the Black Guards. Actually, doesn't look like it's too far away until victory. There we go. Alright, who do we actually have that can help chase down enemies? Okay, Warhounds, come down and attack that unit of Dark Shards for me, please. You guys, come over here and help out against the Dark Shards here. We've still got another large group of Dark Shards there. Okay. Who else is fast on their feet? You. Come over here and let's kill these off. Okay, you guys come and chase these. Okay, Vortex, come and have some fun as well. Let's use Arcane Conduits to try and get a bit more spells back. Where's my Gore Chariots? Here. Okay, that's fine. Chase down the Black Guard for me. Kill them off. At least as many of them as you can. Since they all just seem to be getting up again afterwards. Okay, let's speed things up a bit. Okay, once you're done... Okay, you finish them off. Okay, you... Hounds? Hounds? Come out and attack these Witch Elves. Rather deal with the Witch Elves than the Concierge. You guys finish these off. Unfortunately, we weren't able to spawn Malekith. I don't think he died. I think he just managed to make his way off the map. You know, he was doing what they call a strategic, retreat. There we go. Let's end the battle. A Pyrrhic victory, apparently. Huh. I wouldn't say that's a Pyrrhic victory. We kept all our units, apart from the Plague Burst, but we can easily get one of those back. And we managed to pretty much wipe out all of Malekith's army, even though he outnumbered us. And yeah, we killed off his 2 Blackguard. That's the best opportunity for us. All they got left now is some Dark Shards, a few Black Corsairs, maybe a scattering of Witch Elves? I don't know, what would you call a group of Witch Elves? Coven? Who knows? Anyway guys, as I'm waiting, I'll see you guys back on the campaign map in just a minute. Okay, so a Pyrrhic victory, but nevertheless, under the command of Vorpal Gruffax, Malekith the Witch King was once again defeated by the forces of Chaos. Not only that, he's managed to level up, which is quite nice, and we're going to be sacrificing the captives to get a whole bunch more favour. Is he... Hang on. I don't think Malekith managed to make his way back into Nagawant. No. From what I can tell here, he hasn't. This could prove to be very decisive. The reason being, if we send Egrimm now to go and attack Malekith if he's outside the settlement, he's close enough though he'll be able to bring in the garrison as reinforcements, which means that we can take them out without having to storm the walls or anything like that. It should make things much, much easier for us. But we'll check it first, just in case, as it's going to be our turn in just a moment. Right. The Dark King will fall by blade, by arrow, by sorcerer's power, and the darkest magic. So, Vorpal has now picked up the ability of the trait of defeating Malekith, which, as you can see, gives him frenzy, causes fear and fighting against Dark Elves, and 10% income from raiding. So that's a pretty good bonus, and he's a bold character now. So, Drake and Materium, looking forward to see what you bring up next in Vorpal's story. But let me just double check. I could be wrong, but I think he has not retreated back into the city itself. Let's find out. Let's first of all put you into this. Come and attack Malekith. Yeah, you can see he's just outside the settlement. There we go. By defeating this... Oh, it's tempting though, because on the one hand, this will mean it's a pretty easy fight for me to win. But on the other hand, this is a fight where we could get to go up against Black Dragons and all sorts. We've got Cold One Dread Knights, we've got Sorceresses, Blackguard. But I just don't want to fight the Dark Shards. Sorry guys. But there we go, a close victory. But we can sacrifice the captives. We've got a whole bunch of favor. And now, for the good moments. Nagarons. Jesus Christ. 47,000. Take it. And, apparently a mission is successful. Arcane knowledge. Nagaron burns. So Nagaron, the Tower of Cold, or the City of Cold, is the oldest and largest of the Dark Elf cities, and quite likely the most malevolent place in the world. Its outer walls enclose an imposing circlet of black stone, in no place less than 100 feet tall. And we're able to do it. So, fingers crossed now. We've got our book, which should give us access now to the Horde growth. So, just double check. Yeah, Horde growth is plus 27. We're going to be leveling up so quickly, it's unbelievable. Right, in that case, with all this new favour we've got, I think I'm going to take an opportunity for one or two things. So, with Egrimm and Vortex, we can now level up the army a bit, but we still have enough population growth to secure a new commander, which, as submitted by Pakala, is going to be a Chaos Lord of Khorne. At least he's going to have Khorne units in his army. So for the moment, let's just shuffle these around before we end the turn. So after giving some thought, Senses of Nurgle, you guys can go. But I like the idea of having another Plague Burst in the army. They're just pretty cool. I like them. So we'll keep that for the moment. And I'll leave a slot free, because let's see what we can do here. We can spend some points to upgrade the Cult of Nurgle. This will give us access to Chariots of Nurgle, Putrid Blight Kings with Giant Beasts of Nurgle, Knights of Nurgle. We'll give you that. And we should have enough points then to actually pull this off. What do we want to give you as a unit next? Arcane Vortex and the Chaos Rift is something I'm going to be giving over to Egrimm, because it fits his horde much better. Palanquin and Trophies, we could save up a little bit and get our hands on the Chaos Knights. We could go for this. Or, something I think could be quite thematic is actually get a Chaos Giant for his army. Because Mountain Blades would be something, especially with Skull Weepers, that'd be much more suited for Khorne. But something like a Chaos Giant, yeah, I think that would be a good choice for you. So we'll spend 8 points to get that secured. And then we'll be able to get basically an extra level of population surplus every turn from that. Okay, we'll do Egrimm then in the following turn, because then we'll be able to give us a new lord as well. And then what I'm probably going to do is make a decision whether or not we either make our way through this part of Nagaron here, where we can fight then some of the enemies like the Cult of Pleasure, might be able to help out our vassal, the Forgeborn, against Hellebrand and her forces, as they seem to be making their way over towards here. And then we can make our way over towards the Forbidden Coast, where Celestra Deraphine, I think it might be somewhere around here, I'm not too sure. But or is she further down? I think she's further down, actually. I can never remember. Untainted 53%. Vampiric Corruption. You know what? It doesn't matter. But we can make our way over to here. And there's a short little jump over then to Ulthuan. So I think that's what we're going to do. But we also need to get ourselves a new commander as well. So we'll set that up in a minute. Unsigned things. What we're going to give you? Well, I know Drake wants to have a dragon at some point, so we'll definitely bear that in mind. For the moment, let's have a look. We could work on your magic a bit more. Let's give you actually another point here. Ruination, serve or die to spoilers. Let's go for Serum Doom. Let's go for another bonus in Glitter, Transmutation of Lead. Greater effect on melee damage. That could come in handy. Then, Egrimm. What we're going to give you now. Voice of the Dark Gods, Aura Size, Missile Resistance, Weapon Strength. I mean, 617, that's pretty good. I'd rather try and work on more magic, so we can go for this for the Hell Cannon. Or just really just work on his own magic tree. So if we go for like the Net of Amatok, reduce the miscast chance and magic cost, means we can overcast it and get it to an area effect spell. Lighter battle, fires protection, extra armor and melee defense will make them unbreakable for an extended length of time. Let's go for the extra magic. There we go. Okay, and 8 cold, I imagine. Yeah. 8 cold's got his Manticore. He's got all of those spells sorted out. What about here? Okay, he's actually done all of his magic. Let's give you then Scouting and Eye of the Gods, just to help things out a little bit. Okay, hit enter. So, like I said, now that we've done this, we're going to make our way back down across the coastline. Ooh, Malekith, what do you want? You want a peace treaty, but you're not willing to become my vassal. You know what? Nah, if you're not willing to become my vassal, then we don't get peace. That's the only way I see it. Right. But like I said, we're going to be making our way across the coastline in order to make our way towards our allies, the Forge Bound, at the Shadowwood province. Make our way along then and head over to Ulfran. We're also going to recruit a new Chaos Lord, which is going to be a follower of Khorne and was submitted by Pakala, and in the next episode I'll go over his backstory and name. But I'm going to give the options as to which Lord to pick. Now, as those of you that know your Warhammer lore, Khorne is not a fan of magic. He thinks it's manipulative, he thinks it's a coward's method of, way of fighting. He believes in strength and arms, if nothing else. So, let's have a look, actually. Corvavish Haggrief. Corvavish. You know what, for the moment, I'll offer you the same peace treaty. There we go. Not interested? Fine. So we're not going to go for any Chaos Sorcerer Lords for this new Horde. We're going to stick with a standard Chaos Lord, who's going to be decent to fight in, because Chaos Lords are some of the best fighters when in melee in the entire Warhammer game. I think the only ones that actually tend to be better are Vampire Lords, but that's from the 8th edition tabletop before the Age of Sigmar came around. So, before I end the episode, let me just first of all set up Engrimm's army into Horde mode. Get this so I can at least set this up. So like I said, we've got 11 points. We can spend 2 here, 2 on here, and we still have enough then to recruit a Lord. So, Pakala, here are your options in terms of traits. We've got Horbas Doomonger, who's going to have Tough, increasing his armor and melee defense by 5 and 3 respectively. We've got this guy here, who's strong, with extra armor, melee attack, and weapon strength. And if we got anyone else as options, no. Basically, those are your 2 options. I would say personally that strong is much better to have than tough, because there's more bonuses involved, but I'll leave it up to you. So just let me know in the comments, mate, and I'll make sure to recruit him for the next episode. Otherwise, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this playthrough, this episode, I should say. And I hope you join me next time for more Warhammer. But until then, everyone, take care, and goodbye for now.